Now we're looking at example 2, a change in elevation versus distance. We were talking about distance before. Distance is always positive. But now we're going to talk about how a change in elevation or in temperature can be positive or negative, depending on whether it's increasing or decreasing. So increasing, positive, decreasing, negative. Part A. A hiker starts at the beginning of a trail at a point which is 200 feet below sea level. 200 feet below sea level. He hikes to a location on the trail that is 580 feet above sea level and stops for lunch. What is the vertical distance between 200 feet below sea level and 580 feet above sea level? I'm going to draw a picture just to help myself, a little vertical number line with sea level in the middle, so that's 0. He started at 200 feet below sea level. That's going to be a negative 200. And he hiked to 580 feet above sea level. That's going to be a positive 580. Then they want me to find the vertical distance between the two. Even though this is a word problem, we're going to do it just the way that we did it before. When they ask you, what is the distance between this number and this number? Oh, make sure it's a negative because it's 200 feet below. And subtract the second number. So I'm going to do negative 200 because it's 200 feet below, minus 580. That's how I find distance, is I subtract and I take the absolute value. Negative 200 minus 580 is the same as plus negative 580. So then I can add the numbers together and keep the negative sign. The absolute value of negative 780 is just 780. So I know it's going to be 780 feet. I also could have used my picture to say, okay, well this is going to be 580 and this is going to be 200. So together, the whole distance is going to be 780. How should we interpret 780 feet in the context of this problem? 780 feet means what? That's what it's asking. What does 780 feet mean in the context of this problem? Well, we were talking about hiking. 780 feet means from where he started to where he ended. The hiker hiked 780 feet from a point below sea level. Remember, he started at negative 200 to a point above sea level. That was 580 feet. After lunch, the hiker hiked back down the trail from the point of elevation, which is 580 feet above, to the beginning of the trail, which is 200 feet below sea level. What is the vertical distance between 580 feet above and 200 feet below? We can draw a picture just like you did before. negative 200, 580. Before lunch, we said that he hiked up. And now after lunch, he's hiking back down. I want you to set up this by yourself. Remember when they ask us what is the vertical distance between a number and another number? You're going to do the absolute value and subtract the two numbers. And don't forget that if it says below sea level, it's negative.